Our subject is going to be Hindu gods and goddesses. We have talked about in our last class that there are many gods worshipped in Hinduism. But the Hindu followers claim that they are worshipping only one true God who is in heaven. So, in one way, Hinduism worship only one God, but there are many paths or many ways through which they are worshiping God or reaching God. So to reach or worship the true God, they are worshiping different gods and they are worshiping many gods. Among those gods, there are some important gods which are being worshipped by the followers of Hinduism. So tonight we are going to see what are those gods. So firstly, we are going to see Ganesha, the Hindu god Ganesha. Ganesha is also known as elephant god because he has elephant face. He looks like elephant. So he is sometimes called elephant god. And it is believed that this Ganesha is the son of Shiva and Parvati. We know that Shiva is one of the triune god of Hindus. So it is believed that Ganesha is the son of Shiva and Parvati, and he is worshipped as the Lord of success, knowledge, and wealth. If a Hindu man want to become wealthy or successful, or if he want to be a person full of knowledge, he must worship God Ganesha. So those who are seeking for wealth, and those who are seeking for success, and those who are seeking for knowledge are worshiping God Ganesha. And the Hindu god Ganesha is worshipped by all Hindu sects. In our last class, we have talked about the different sects of Hindus. There are some follower of Shiva, and there are some follower of different god. So they are divided into different sects. But this Ganesha god is worshipped by all those different sects of Hinduism. And he is often depicted with a mouse. So God Ganesha is one of the most important gods in Hinduism. And now let us see the next god. The next god is Shiva. We know that God Ganesha is the son of Shiva. And this god Shiva represents death and dissolution. He is the one who destroys world to be degraded by Brahma. We know that God Brahma is the true God, the one who created the universe, the one who created all of us and everything. But sometimes the world needs to be recreated or renewed. And for that purpose, for the renewal of the world or for the renewal of things, it must be destroyed first. And the one who destroys the world for renewal is Shiva. So the ministry of Shiva is to destroy something which are old, something which are bad, so that they may be renewed. And this Shiva is very, very important God because he is one of the Godheads of the Trinity in Hinduism. In our previous class, we have discussed that the Hindu God is divided into triune God. And this Shiva is one of the Godhead of the Trinity. And this God Shiva has many, many names. Some people call it Mahadeva, and some people call it Pashupan, and some also call it Vishwana. So there are different names to call this god Shiva. And he's often depicted with blue skin and phallic symbol called Shiva Linga. And now let us go to the next god. The next god is Krishna. Krishna is the most beloved god among the Hindu gods. And he has blue skin. He is known as the god of love and compassion, depicted with flute and seductive power. And he is the center character in Bhagavad Gita and avatar of Vishnu. So he is worshipped by mostly the youth who are in love, so that they may be successful in love, or husband and wife, so that they may love each other with compassion. He is the God, as he is known as the God of love, they worship him so that they may have love between husband and wife, between boys and girls. And in his picture, he's always holding a flute by his hand. It is believed that he has the seductive powers. So when a person loves someone, he worships this god Krishna so that he may win the person whom he loves or whom she loves, for himself or for herself, with this seductive power. So this is very, very important in the belief of Hinduism, because among the Hindus, marriage and love is very, very important. So to love someone or to win someone through his love or through her love, he must worship Lord Krishna. Now the next god is Rama, Lord Rama. He is the god of truth and virtue and avatar of Vishnu. Lord Rama is the god of truth and virtue. And it is said that avatar of Vishnu. We know that Vishnu is one of the Godhead of triune God. And this Rama is the avatar of Vishnu. Avatar of Vishnu means the incarnated, the bodily incarnation of God Vishnu. And he is the perfect embodiment of mankind mentally, spiritually, and physically. It is believed to be an actual historical figure. We have in India the history of Rama, which we read in the book of Ramayana. In the previous class, we studied about the holy books of the Hindus. In that book, Ramayana was included. In that Ramayana, we were reading about Rama and Sita. That is something like love story between Rama and Sita. We see it is believed that Rama is the avatar of the Vishnu, the bodily incarnation of Vishnu. And it is believed that this Rama is the actual historical figure. So there in Ramayana we read about their story. He is something like king, and he was in love with Sita, and sometimes there was war between Rama and his enemies, and we found that he was running away to Ceylon, which is now called Sri Lanka. And in that war, Hanuman God, which we are going to study in the preceding, was very, very important in helping in this war to save Rama. Exploits are found in the Ramayana. Hindus celebrate him during Diwali. This Diwali is one of the festivals which is very, very important in Hinduism, which is celebrated in the month of October. So during this festival, Rama is celebrated and worshipped among the Hindus. Now the next god is Hanuman. Hanuman is a monkey-faced god. He is the symbol of physical strength, perseverance, service, and scholarly devotion. As I have said, that he is the person who saved Rama when there was war between Rama and his enemy. So his used as a symbol of physical strength. He's something like a strong army. And he's also the symbol of perseverance, service, because he was serving God Rama, and scholarly devotion. He was devoted to Rama. He aided Rama in his battle against evil. In times of trouble, Hindus chant his name and sing his hymn Hanuman Chalisa, most common public shrine in India. So he is very, very famous among the Hindu gods. Now the next god is Lakshmi. Lakshmi is the goddess of health, the goddess of wealth and prosperity, both physical and spiritual. When a person wants to be wealthy or prosperous in his life, they worship Lakshmi. And not only physical prosperity or wealth, but also physical, spiritual wealth and prosperity. And he's also the deity of beauty, purity, and domesticity. Most ladies or girls are worshipping God Lakshmi because They want to become beauty or purity. They want to become pure in their heart. And for domesticity, they are worshipping God Lakshmi. He is often found in homes of faithful. The faithful people are hanging her picture on their walls and worshipping her. Now, let's go on to the next god, Durga. Durga is mother goddess, represents fiery power of the gods and protector of righteous and destroyer of evil. She is also one of the famous goddess in India and in Hinduism. And in her picture, we see that she has many hands, showing that she is she has fiery power, and she is also the protector of her worshippers or all the righteous, and she is also the destroyer of evil. And the next god is Kali. Kali is known as the dark goddess. She stands on the top of her husband Shiva. She is the goddess of death, represents ceaseless marks of time towards doomsday. And it is believed that Kali is the one who killed, the one who caused death. So during the festival of Deepavali or Diwali, the Hindus believe that she used to come to their house and cause death. So she is feared or afraid by many people, and people set lights on their gates, on their inside their house, so that Kali may not enter their house. So during Deepavali festival, Deepavali Puja, the Hindus are setting lights in front of their house, on their gates, on the walls of their gates, so that Kali may not enter to their house, because they are afraid of her, because she is the one who caused death. And the next god is Saraswati. Saraswati is the goddess of knowledge, art, and music. As she is holding and playing something like guitar, she represents the goddess of knowledge, the goddess of art and music. She represents free flow of consciousness. She is the daughter of God Shiva and Durga. We know that God Shiva is one of the triune God, and Durga is the goddess. And she is also the mother of the Vedas. Chants called Saraswati Vandana include lessons on how she and those people with the power of speech and wisdom. So those are the gods and goddesses in Hindu. Of course, there are many other gods worshipped by people, but those are minor gods. These are the major gods which are worshipped in Hinduism. When you come, if you go to the Hindu land or among the Hindus, you will see these the picture or the idol of these goddesses in many places. And Hindu have great reverence to their gods. Whenever they cease or whenever they go near the mandir, which is their worship place, they give good respect among these gods. And in the next class, we are going to see how to evangelize among the Hinduism. As we know that they are spiritual in their religion. They have reverence to their gods, or they are following strictly the teaching of the Hindus. They are faithful to their religion. But how can we deal with them? How can we evangelize them? This must be very, very important, which we are going to see in the next class. Thank you very much.